Fear has a large shadow, but fear itself is a small thing. Good day to one and all. Today we are discussing a curious topic, cancer, a ferocious subject. By taking the name of which most bravest would also tremble with fear. Cancer is basically the scientific name given to the animal crab, and the reason for giving the same name to this disease is due to its aggressiveness and its adherence to a particular organ in the same way as a crab holds firmly to its prey. What actually happens in cancer is that body cells keep dividing abnormally, forming unwanted lumps. Cell division is a very essential process in an organism's body for its growth and development, and this physiological process is a sequence of well-organized stages interrupted with checkpoints which rectify any mistakes that can lead to abnormalities. And there are certain genes like oncogenes, tumor suppressor genes, and mismatch repair genes which regulate this cell cycle. And cancer is a disease where these genes undergo sudden changes, the so-called mutations. Now we become curious to know what actually caused these sudden changes. Cancer is often related to family history, and these mutations often pass from parents to offspring, and certain environmental factors like exposure to harmful UV radiations, toxic substances present in pesticides, fertilizers increase the risk of cancer. While tobacco, alcohol, drug consumers are already at higher risk of contracting cancer, food habits like a fat-rich diet and lack of physical activity also lead to cancer. Cancer is characterized by symptoms like fever, persistent pain, and moles that keep changing in size, unexplained weight loss, and persistent pain. So, several studies reveal that inherited genetic mutations are only causing 5 to 10% of cancer cases, and most of the cancer cases are acquired genetic mutations. And some women who have taken hormone replacing therapies are at a higher risk of contracting breast cancer and uterine cancer, and sometimes cancer also occurs after a treatment from a different cancer, which is known as second malignancy. So the genetic factors and environmental factors are, however, not in our hands, and if we are to be less vulnerable to cancer, we are to certainly work on our lifestyle and food habits. Experts also reveal the mistakes in our food habits which release cancer-causing agents into the food. For example, deep frying in reused oil releases trans fats and acrylamide. Plastic wrapped hot food also leaches harmful substances into the food, and artificial sweeteners, synthetic colors, and flavoring agents also act as cancer-causing agents. So our body is a very well-organized system with diverse molecules which protect us from even a small harm. And it is the human being who is reluctant to be conscious of the harmful substances and protecting it. So